Well, band Eternity pretty much started in about 71. It was the end of grammar school, beginning of high school for Sam and I. And we put the band together. And we said, let's look for a drummer. And reached out to Jimmy. And Jimmy was available. Jimmy was already in high school. Right? Am I right on that?
Yeah.
Are you older than us? You
No.
are?
I'm ancient.
You're ancient. He is old.
I'm the oldest one.
Joe,
Joe's
in
you're
fact,
young.
Yeah,
Yeah,
facial
I'm
hair.
the oldest.
Oh,
Joe
yeah.
is
Yeah, I had the first facial hair.
Oh, it's Jim.
You have one. You have one sticking out your ear. That's what it is.
I don't want to go too dark.
So anyway, the band started in that summer of 71, 72 there, and as we started to move along, the three of us, we found another bass player, which is Joey Terranova, who since has passed away, unfortunately, and that started to go down a road where we were reaching out for different directions of music, and that's where we reached out to Johnny Bell. And we all lived in the same neighborhood, San Cecilia's, Bishop Kearney, Eastridge High School, that whole Rundequoit thing. So we reached out, found John over by Whipple Lane, Ellenwood.
Well, yeah, but it was in high school though that we were in high school, I think, before I joined.
Yeah.
Was it right?
That's correct. Yeah, we
I think we
found
knew
you.
each other before.
Yeah,
and there,
vaguely.
or it just
Yeah, vaguely before that.
Right.
yeah.
And then we,
And then Joey, we
It was
saw
only a few
Joey
years back.
down the street. He was selling lemonade.
Yeah.
He had a guitar. I didn't
and he was about that young.
was that big.
Yeah.
I am the baby of the group.
Yeah, he was
But,
very young. And
But I got to tell you the story about these guys. I was a freshman in Eastridge, right? You remember that day, guy? And I was down putting my own band together. You know, I'm a freshman now. I'm in a serious band, and I'm practicing. I look up and I see Jimmy and Joe in my basement. I don't know these guys. I mean, I know who they are, but I don't know these guys.
we
I'm
were
like,
talent,
you get-
talent scouts.
How did you get in my house? What's going on? Apparently my dad said, go on in, they're downstairs, man. Come on down. You know?
that's
So anyway, so we went outside and we talked in the garage and they said, hey, listen, we're putting together a different Eternity group and blah, blah, blah. And Sam I had known a little bit from our guitar instructor, Dick Longale, great jazz player. But anyway, as soon as they asked me, I said, yes. Yes, and then I had to go down and tell the guys, we're not starting way back. But and then I joined with pleasure. These guys were, getting a real thing going, and that was 1972.
Yeah.
I
Joey
was a freshman. I was
freshman in high
14,
school.
15 years old.
Yeah.
14, 15 years old.
Yeah, I remember I used to see him down the halls. I'd say, hey, don't be late for practice. And he'd have this look on his face as a look at, oh, yeah, no, I won't be late.
Yeah, I remember that.
Just make sure you're there.
So back then, we were able to, and we had the connection with Bishop Kearney and Eastridge. All of us went to Eastridge. Sam went to Bishop Kearney, and we were able to play not only the obligatory school dances for both schools, but we could also play bars at that time.
16 years
You
old.
could be underage playing bars, so a lot of people ended up knowing each other. And whether Kearney or Eastridge, everybody was kind of from the same neighborhoods, so a lot of people knew each other. And I mean, there were after high school, the band Eternity stayed together. It was different incarnations with different players like John Jones and Tom Copio and
Phil
Dan
Sampamero.
Renner. I left. I came back. Joey was still in it for a while. So
Who did I say?
band
Phil
Eternity
Sampamero?
went on, but this was this was basically the core of the high school first
The original.
Eternity 1.0, I guess.
Yeah.
This is the
This was the one that was most popular with the high schools
Yeah.
and all the dances and parties we did.
And even though everyone eventually went their separate ways, we stayed locally. Joey went to California for all these years. Everybody still stayed in touch. Everybody stayed in music in one way or another. And this whole reunion, correct me if I'm wrong, but Joe got in touch with the rest of us saying,
It's just the way the band started. I called Sam.
Yeah.
Sam, we're going to do a reunion.
and now with Facebook
Sam, we're going to put a band together.
and social media, everybody in touch with each other, everybody started approaching these guys, old classmates and alumni, especially, and friends, where now everybody's in touch again.
We all have this, as Mark put it, this thin thread that goes between us.
Yeah.
From high school and college and
And
grammar-
there's Mark
grammar school.
right there.
Yeah, Mark, come on in.
So come on up. Mark did all our
Mark's been with
sound
us from the
and
beginning,
production
too.
Yeah.
for
Right from the
years.
beginning.
Right from the
Yeah.
beginning.
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
I found
Across the
Mark.
street from Joey.
I found Mark because I
Yeah, right
needed to
across-
repair an amplifier, and at the time, I was having a hard time with it. So someone told me about Mark with AV, and I knew him from his father's drugstore. I reached out to him, and Mark started a drugstore, fixing equipment with us, and he wound up just being with us all the way through sound, the whole bit.
I gotta mention our rehearsals too, when we were practicing
Oh, yeah.
at Joe's house in the
Yeah.
basement.
My mother and father's home. and
Yeah, it was great. We'd be practicing.
We had
and people-
full shows.
Yeah, full shows.
shows.
People would come in,
Light,
sit down
sound, everything.
during our rehearsals, and then Joe's mom, God bless her, she'd be doing the laundry, and she'd have a laundry basket, and she'd be
We'd have-
stepping over kids and
We'd be in the
wires.
middle, we'd have kids all sitting down. I mean, the whole basement filled from neighborhood kids. We'd be putting on a show with lights and sound. And my
Yeah.
mother comes down with the laundry basket walking through.
It was great.
You know, it was phenomenal. How they put up with it was unbelievable.
She always did smile coming through.
She always
That's
did.
what it is.
Yes.
Yeah, but we played a ton of dances,
Joe
a ton
had
of schools.
clean underwear every day, I'll tell you.
Yeah, every day. Thank you very much.
If he didn't, Sam brought some
I brought
extra.
some in case.
Yeah,
But
we,
yeah, and in the winter,
You brought
remember,
his back from
the
your
winters,
home.
we had to go up a hill. We'd go out, straight out of Joe's basement, then we had to bring
Oh,
a
that's-
B3 just like that up the hill. And we'd have to rent U-Haul
sleds.
trailers.
We put the Leslie and the organ on sleds. We go over sleds.
Nobody had vans back then, so we,
Yeah.
4 o'clock in the morning, we'd be coming home, my mother and father are sleeping, and we're all joking around, making noises. One night, they broke the window going in the door, the slide, the screen door.
one night
It's
the
like,
fire
you know,
extinguisher went off
Fire-
inside the,
Oh, it's like
inside the U-Haul.
Oh, we had to go to a gig, we were going to a recording studio, weren't we?
Yeah,
Was that the
We're
studio?
playing like a little high school or something.
No, we were playing, yeah. And
Yeah,
we
we were
opened
playing
it up and it was,
something.
All-
it was
all
like
over.
Christmas.
Was it Ironquoit? Was it Ironquoit?
You see all the cones of all the speakers
My-
inside all the streets.
Right on top of my old PV head, it was just caked with
We
unscrewed it.
had, that's the thing about the band, you know, we had so many great times together. I don't remember the bad times, I remember just a lot of fun. And we all
We
are,
weren't together enough for bad times.
yeah, we're all very
It was
tight
all
as
high
brothers from the very beginning because we've known each other since we were little kids. And what shit, now we're 58, 60, you know.
school. Can't say shit.
I
Joe,
can-
you can't
I
say
didn't
that.
film
I
this.
know what he can
Don't
say.
Edit that out.
Come on, my mom
So
would-
we got that whole thing going between us, and I think all the people coming tonight, all the people who came to the Loving Cup, is all based on our friendships with all these people. So each one of us have our own threads out to all our people, and they're all coming tonight to see us, and friends of theirs that they've told. That's why I think tonight's gonna be a huge success.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
It goes
mountain.
beyond the music though. It goes, I
It's
mean,
all
we're
our
excited
friendship.
about seeing
Seeing
the
them.
people we
Yeah.
haven't seen in so
Yeah.
many years.
Yeah, we're stuck up here. We wanna get off and come out
Yeah.
and talk, but,
I
you know.
mean, we, of course, we want it to be as good of a performance as possible. We're working out. Joey came in on the red eye, and Mark too.
Mark too.
Come in on
Carol.
the red eye, and we're in a rented rehearsal hall. It's all echo, and it's one of those old warehouses where you got all these heavy metal bands
my God.
in all the other rooms. And it's just bang, 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 and we're just laughing. You know?
For the last 2 nights we've been
Last 2
rehearsing.
nights, yeah.
We got through it.
Learning
We got through
the
it.
show, and we're doing a lot of the songs from 40 years ago that we played. Yeah, it's
All
pretty fun.
70s. It's pretty much
It's
the
all-
late
right,
60s, all
it's right.
70s.
It's-
Yeah,
I mean, there's-
all that they
there's-
wanted.
It's all the songs that we used to do back then,
Right.
or songs that we are from that era. you
Right.
know. And couple of Jimmy's originals that we used to do back then
Co-written
too.
one by Joey, co-written.
And yeah, and
And the whole idea of this thing was to get our friends together. It wasn't so much let's do the band. It was so much let's get a reunion for all our friends. We got everybody from Arundequoit. We'll get them all loaded in one place and have
Loaded.
All loaded.
Loaded.
in the room.
Oh, no, you
That's
load
what
them in
it-
the room and then they get loaded.
And they-
That's what we're doing.
Get them in the
Mark comes in.
Get them in the room.
They're not serving alcohol.
So they all come here, all together, all having a great time, all knowing each other. Some people haven't seen each other for 34 years, some saw maybe 15 years ago. But the thing is that they're all in one place. They can all walk around, talk to each other, and we'll be up here making noise and doing the best we can.
And if this is a success, like we hope,
Yeah.
we may plan on doing something
another 40
twice a
years.
year, every year. No,
We may-
I mean, you know, like every so often,
Every
so
so
we can all
often,
get
do it
together and
again.
have a good time again if this works.
Yeah, we'd
We
like
hope
to
it
do that.
does.
like to get everyone back together more often than so far apart.
Yeah,
And that's the
great.
idea, you know? So we'll see how the venue works out, how we all do tonight and tomorrow.
And Salvatore's,
Salvatore's Pizza sponsored us with food.
because,
Excellent.
Thank you,
Pizza?
Sammy.
yes,
Another
Thank
East
you.
Ridge
Soccer
alumni.
Sam, Eastridge alumni,
Very thankful
supporter
for
of the
that.
band, we're very thankful.
He used to
And,
come. He used to come with his wife, what he told us, to our dances, and he used to watch us at the dances. So this all ties. Yeah, this all.
Life is cyclical, and,
Yeah.
and we're very thankful, we're very blessed, because we've had a lot of our brothers that now have passed on as well. We're getting to be that age, unfortunately, and that's why we figured, hey, if we're going to do this,
Try to do it now.
let's do this.
Yeah.
Because every day gets more and more precious as these years, and you turn around, the band formed just about over 40 years ago when it first got
42
together.
years.
I was bad at math. Don't ask me. Jimmy and
time
I
we were
failed
on-
math class.
Last time we were on stage together, besides last Christmas,
We used to sleep through math because we played out all the time. What was the
Yeah,
algebra
right, Joe.
teacher? I forgot his
I bet
name.
you can count this.
Yeah, I'll count that.
but we did
Yeah,
we
money
did
made no
a
problem.
we did kind of a one set reunion when Joey was visiting his family this past Christmas at,
Oh,
at,
the
at a
Love and
local
Love and Cup.
club, Love and Cup.
Tell them
So-
how that came about, though. It was just a.
Well,
Let's
no.
go get the
Well,
dust
last
off our
minute-
shoulders.
Well, it was, because Joey said, I'm gonna come in town, and you think you can find a place, you
Right.
know, where we
Yeah.
can play, and it's like a practice, and, because we were gonna get ready for this night.
And it wasn't about us playing. It was so much about us just getting together and just trying to feel the groove again.
Right.
We
And a
didn't
lot
really
of-
tell them many people. We put it
But
on
we were
Facebook.
surprised. A
weeks
lot of people found out. A lot of alumni found out. We were so surprised, and so we felt so great about seeing all these people. And we were like, how did you find out about it? It was wonderful, and that's why we knew we were going in the right direction because of this. This was still in the planning stages. We were definitely going to do it, but that really reinforced us, encouraged us.
Yeah.
But
Go forward.
besides that time, it's probably been about 38, 39 years since the last time the five of us
All
played
got
on
together and do
stage
it.
together, especially in a concert atmosphere.
Yeah.
gotta
We had a
be
good
good.
time at the Love and Cup. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah,
You know.
but time does fly. That was one
Sam, I think you
lesson.
should get this checked out.
Yeah, I know. It's the part's bad. Is it bad, my part?
None of our band is.
Eternity.
Bye-bye.
Aye, aye.
Don't get my
Thanks,
wife on.
Mike.